You know, for the past 2 years now, we have been honored to be part of the Luminaria lighting over on the Mid-South Audio stage, honoring those who are fighting or who have fought cancer. It is an incredibly touching, emotional, and I got to tell you, it's a very powerful moment. And it's one that you can participate in later on this month. I'd like to introduce you to somebody very special this afternoon. This is Jessica Brown. This is Bryce Brown. This is Conrad Morgan. These guys are representing Relay for Life of Wicomico County. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Dude, glad you're here. Now you can tell your friends you've been on TV, right? That's right. Okay. Jessica, why do you Relay for Life?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. We've lost a lot of family members.
Yeah. Conrad, you talk to me.
I know.
You know, let me start over and say thank you for sharing your story, because you have a very personal story that touches you both deeply, and we really appreciate that because you're reaching out to other people. You're doing things that a lot of us can't do, but you want us to help you. So let me come back to you here in just a second, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back. Conrad, tell me why.
Well, you know, one of the things that you want to do is be able to support the community, and having an organization like this where pretty much everybody has been affected by cancer, we want to make sure that we get the word out about the different programs that the American Cancer Society has and how they benefit the local community. It's one of the reasons that we are so involved at Pohanka is because we wanted to reach the community, we want to be a part of the community, and we want to show everybody that we care, and that way we can fight this together.
And it works.
Absolutely.
And it works. Okay, Jessica, Bryce, I'm going to come back to you guys. Tell me why this means so much to you. Because obviously it does. Bryce, talk to me.
Well, my dad died of cancer a few years ago when I was about 4. And we've been relaying for about 5 years, or ever since he died. And
this means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, again, thank you for coming in here to share this story. That's absolutely incredible. So did the American Cancer Society help you guys? Because this has got to be a tough thing to go through.
It is. There's financial issues, there's family issues, there's, you know, transportation, which Pohanka helps out with now. And, you know, luckily we had a lot of family that stepped up and friends and stuff like that. We did call, you know, they gave us some important information, and you know, it's very important to have that resource.
Yeah. Now this is the 25th year, right?
Yes.
There's been a lot happen over the last 25 years, hasn't there?
Oh, there's been lots of growth, lots of different activities, everything, yeah.
Now, this is a fundraising event, right? Tell me about the relay.
Relay each year has a theme. This year is rock and roll. So we're going to rock out cancer, you know, and have fun while we're doing it, raise money. There might be an appearance by Elvis.
Oh, maybe?
Maybe. There's lots of fun activities for the kids to do. We have a new, just a whole big zone for them. They have an inflatable obstacle course, bounce house, slip and slide, tons of stuff for the kids to do. It's a family-friendly event.
Bring the family.
And we just want everybody out there to enjoy it with us.
How about that? Conrad, is there anything new we can look for this year that you're worth?
Well, I mean, of course, it's a fun event for everybody. And like I said, a lot of that, the new kids zone is what we're very excited about having out there. But, you know, it's a great event. Starting about 4:30, we're going to have the reception for the survivors. That's going to be underneath the Pohanka Survivor Tent, which is hosted by the Henson Cancer Institute, which is going to be a great event for the survivors to come in. They can get a picnic dinner, and they also get t-shirts for the walk, and then the survivors will start taking the very first lap around the pond right a little bit after 6 o'clock.
Now we've gotten to do the Luminaria before here on the show. Talk to me about the Luminaria.
You know, it's a really emotional time when we start lighting up and you see all the candles and everything lit around the pond. It's just a really symbolical thing that I think is really touching and moving, and it's really something you have to see. So we invite the public to come out and witness it. And there's still time. If you would like to go online, you can purchase one in remembrance of somebody if you have a family member who's passed away, or somebody who's still fighting the fight. You know, you can put a candle out there for them.
Right. So if you haven't experienced, you've got to. Give me the where's and the whens.
September 21st.
Okay.
The survivors reception is 4:30 to 6. We start off our opening ceremonies at 6 p.m. and then shortly after, our speakers will have the first walk, and it goes till midnight. We do our last lap at 12:01, and the luminaria ceremony is right at dusk. So we get to light them up just as the sun's going down.
It's gotta be gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Gotta be gorgeous. Bryce, do your friends talk to you any about your dad? No, do you remember anything about Dad? What do you remember about Dad?
He was a firefighter.
Yeah?
And I don't really remember a lot.
Yeah. So we need to get rid of this cancer thing, don't we? This doesn't need to happen to other kids, does it? Bryce, you are the man. Thank you so much for coming in. Jessica Conrad, thank you for coming in. You need to go. WWC is a proud sponsor, and by now I think you can probably understand why.